Hey guys, and welcome back to Eileen's World and the next stop on my world tour, Bali. You've seen the photos on Instagram, the temples, the lush green rice fields, the girls in their flowy dresses on swings, and I'm here to share how I spent 4 days in Bali and if it really lives up to the hype or if it's another case of don't believe everything you see on the internet. If you plan on coming to Bali or just curious about the most visited and perhaps the most Instagrammable island in Indonesia, then this video is for you. If you're new here, I'm Eileen and I quit my job to travel the world for 1 year with the goal of visiting as many places as humanly possible. And before you land into Bali, make sure you check out this video for all my tips to help you plan and prep for your trip. For day 1, we're staying in the southern part of the island around Kuta and Seminyak. So let's start with a quick Airbnb tour. And one of the first mistakes that I made on this trip, which was 1, staying in Kuta, and 2, not getting a beachfront accommodation. But anyway, this is what $30 a night got us. Our Airbnb was off Jalal Sunset Road, which is one of the main roads that runs through Kuta and Seminyak. It has a lot of shops, hotels, restaurants, and of course traffic. The apartment was fully furnished, it was spacious, it included daily housekeeping, and there was a pool. And don't get me wrong, the price was fine and I didn't have any major complaints about the place itself. But if you're gonna be in Bali, you wanna feel like you're in Bali, and this was not it. So for that reason, I wouldn't recommend staying here. From the 1 week we spent in Bali, I did not enjoy staying in the Kuta and Seminyak area. So for me, 1 day here was plenty. So here's my list of things to do if you're gonna be in Kuta and Seminyak. You can start the day off with brunch at Tokeru Cafe. This cafe is located on the main road and has plenty of options on the menu. The inside will give you kawaii Japan vibes, but without the Japanese prices. I ordered a soursop juice, the banana deluxe pancakes, look at the jiggle, and tell me where else you can find Japanese style souffle pancakes for less than $5. And lastly, the buttered cheese bread was like a cheese quesadilla drizzled with condensed milk. Alright, now that we've had breakfast, we can head over to the beach. Seminyak Beach was a short drive or walk from our Airbnb, and it was my least favorite beach in Bali. The beach was meh, and the waves were just too strong to relax in. I saw a lot of surfers and surf lessons available, so if you plan on surfing, then this beach could be for you. If you're like me and you have knots that you need massaged out or your nails need a little TLC, there are plenty of spas along the main shopping street. The prices are really reasonable, so no excuse to not treat yourself while you're here. Carly House Spa is a chain that I saw throughout Bali, and I got a gel manicure and pedicure and a 1-hour massage for around $30. And if you have a shopping itch that needs to be scratched, this is the best area to go shopping on the island if you want some Western style malls. For dinner, you can head over to El Greco along the main shopping street for some Greek food. Sometimes you never really know what you're gonna get in these touristy areas, but I was really impressed with the dishes that we ordered and I would totally go back. And if you're like me and you're always craving Italian food no matter where you are in the world, then head over to La Lucciola. This open air restaurant faces the beach, so it can be a perfect spot for sunset. We didn't have any dinner here, but we did come in the evening to have a drink and dessert in the bar area. For day 2, we'll be driving to central Bali, and our first stop is Taman Sari Waterfall, which is about an hour drive from Seminyak. While the drive there was a little bit crazy, the parking was super easy, and if you want to take a dip or go swimming, make sure you bring your bathing suit. The famous Tipu Mana waterfall is a short 5-minute drive away, and both waterfalls can be easily reached by foot from the parking lot, so no crazy hiking required, which is always a plus for me. There are a couple warongs by the parking lot, and we picked the one with the best view. Ordered some spring rolls, fresh cut fruit, and of course, mango and watermelon juice. Our next stop was Penglipuran Village, which was a 30-minute drive away from the waterfall. We've made it to the traditional village, and I have to say that I'm pretty shocked that there's a proper parking. There's a proper organized parking. We didn't get a brochure or anything, or pamphlet, and I scanned these QR codes, but they don't work. The QR codes have been disabled for some time. So we'll just have to figure it out. This is a traditional village where the residents still preserve their Balinese culture in their daily lives, and some of them have converted part of their homes to sell goods and food to visitors. In the traditional village, you can rent a kabaya, which is what I did. I feel a little bit like a stuffed sausage in this. This might be the cheapest clothing rental that I've ever done. Even if it's not my size. Here's what it is. So it consists of this lace top that comes in different colors. Mine has a little hole. That wasn't by me. And then you put a tank top under. You have this little sash, and then you have the skirt. And there's also a Pengli Puren bamboo forest here. Pretty much looks like the bamboo forest in Kyoto. Identical. So while we were strolling through the bamboo forest, we found a sign pointing towards this cafe. So here we are for lunch. It's really, really cool. It's like you're in a secret garden. I'll show you guys around. I ordered the nasi goreng, which is fried rice, and we got 2 drinks. We got the lychee mint and the Pelea Flow, which he told me it's like a cherry sauce. The lychee mint, and this is the Pelea Flow. Look at our nasi goreng. It's the shape of a heart. I love these fried shrimp crackers. We just got to the temple. It was 30,000 rupiahs per person, and I wore long pants today, but you still need to wear a sarong. So it says, for the sake, the holiness, this place to enter must be wearing a Balinese dress, and purification must be with an offering. This temple dates back to the 11th century, and while it may not be the most popular temple to visit in Bali, the architecture is really beautiful, and I felt like we had it all to ourselves when we were there. Here at the rice fields, the rice paddies. Actually, well, I'm looking at it. I'm not quite there yet. We took a stop to get some lunch, late lunch, I guess, and there's a couple restaurants and cafes with a really nice view, so we made a pit stop. They have a swing right here if you want to swing. There's a little heart over there if you want to take pictures. But look at this view. Look at this view. I guess I can swing myself. We're in the bottom. They also have seating up there too. Ordered a watermelon juice for Jose, and I ordered a Bali coffee. I'm not sure what makes it a Bali coffee. It looks potent. There's the risoles, and I got a mie goreng, which is the fried noodles. It has chicken sauté and some fried crackers. So this is what the risoles looks like. Looks like there's veggies in there. And someone please explain to me what Bali coffee is, because underneath they have like, there's like a layer of coffee. I'm pretty impressed with this place. It's kind of like a theme park. There was actually like a proper parking with a ticketing machine. Pretty advanced. Okay, here we go. It's pointing this way. Just a couple rules here. Don't look the monkey in the eye. Scary. Do not bring any kind of plastic or paper bag. And do not touch or grab or disturb the monkeys, especially baby monkeys. And don't feed them. So cute, huh? God, look at that one. He's chunky. Chunky, chunky, chunky. Oh, so this is how they get their selfies. It's an act. Let me zoom you guys in. This little rascal jumped on Jose when we were taking a selfie and took his Coke. We are here at the Golden Ape, getting a drink and some dessert to kill time and avoid traffic back on our way back to Seminyak. Cheers! Our lava cake is here. Doesn't look at this presentation. Doom, 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 doom. Look at that lava flow. For day 3, we are driving south to Nusa Dua, which is a resort area of Bali and home to luxury hotels, spas, and golf courses. And if I were to do it again, this is where I would stay. The beaches are way nicer with white sand and shallow water, and overall the vibe is completely different from Seminyak.
In order to pass the toll or pay the toll, you can't pay by cash, you can't pay by credit card as far as we know. You need to get one of these cards, which the girl that works there sold to us on the spot. After 2 attempts to make it to the beach, we actually made it to the beach. First stop we made actually led us into a resort, and then the guard that works there pointed us to an actual beach that we can go to. See, this is what I imagined Bali to look like. Like the water's calm, it's blue, the sand is golden. We're staying in Seminyak, so we were at Seminyak Beach the first day. And the sand is black, which is fine, I don't care. It's not about the sand. It's still very soft, but the waters are like surfing water. All of the flags were like no swimming, but everybody was surfing in there. It's just not my jam. Okay, we found a little spot to grab some lunch. I got a chicken wrap and some fries.
And if you're balling on a budget but still want to enjoy the amenities of these luxury resorts, you can consider purchasing a day pass. I purchased a day pass for the Sakala Resort Bali for 150 rupiah, with 100,000 rupiah going towards food and beverage. And these passes will typically give you access to the pool, any beachfront areas, Wi-Fi, a towel, and sometimes it's not advertised online. So what we do is if we see a resort we like, we just call them or send them a message to see if they have day passes available.
See, the view of the hotel looks really nice from this side. This is where we are hanging out for the afternoon. We like to do a lot of the day passes now. We've done it already in the Philippines, we've done it in Malaysia, and it's just a nice way for us to kind of use the amenities of like, you know, a fancy hotel that we're not staying at. And we chose this one because it was supposed to have snorkeling options, but I could tell you already the beach area just doesn't look as nice as the other part of Nusa Dua. Like, there's a lot of boats here. It kind of smells like gas, fuel, whatever. First round of drinks are here. We got this beautiful watermelon juice. Look at this butterfly. Look at this butterfly art made with the rind of a watermelon. This is exquisite. As per usual, I got a mango juice. And I also got 2 new bracelets from one of the ladies selling, you know, bracelets at the beach. So I got this one here. They're kind of cute, right? Lisa Frank vibes. Got some nachos poolside. These actually look like proper nachos with like ground beef and everything. Good. We just bought 2 tickets to visit the blowhole here, and the girl did tell us, like, oh, I don't think there's much water blowing, but we're like, whatever, we're here. Let's do it. There you go. That was a little something something. Look, we got our 25,000 rupiahs worth. Let's see if we can get it. Make it happen. Oh, there you go. The blowhole is working. As we're driving down the roads, I'm thinking, this is what I wish Seminyak looked like. Just a couple scooters, nice wide roads, not broken sidewalk. Third stop of the day is Green Bowl Beach, which according to Google reviews, it's going to be a lot of steps down, but it's worth it. I'll let you guys know if it's worth it. This is where we're at, and that's where we need to be. Let's get this show on the road. Look at the stairs. Can you tell how steep it is from this shot? Yeah, Jose's already being approached, that's the word, by the ladies selling things at the beach. Oh no, he must have freaking pointed them towards me because now they're walking my way. So they have very specific rules about entering the temple. One is that you can't enter without a priest permission. You have to wear Balinese clothing, and if you're on your period, forget about it. If you are in mourn, you cannot come. And also, temple is not for selfies. Very specific. Hashtag beach bum.
Was it worth it? Well, if you're in the area or have your own motor transportation, it's a small and peaceful beach that doesn't have too many people. But I wouldn't make a special trip or go out of my way to come back here again.
If you're wearing long pants or have your legs covered, you just need this belt. If you're wearing shorts, you gotta wear the purple sarong. These monkeys are ruthless. They just took that out of the guy's plastic bag. That's why I took my hat off. I'm like, I like my hat. I don't want it stolen. Man, those chipsticks look kind of good though. Just a friendly reminder.
This Balinese Hindu temple is built on the edge of a cliff, and it's known for its views of the Indian Ocean, the sunset, the Kachak dance performances, and its fearless monkeys. We didn't get tickets to watch the performance, but I definitely recommend coming here to see the sunset. And before we made our way back to Kuta, we headed over to La Terraza for dinner. While it was already dark when we arrived, this restaurant overlooks the Indian Ocean as well and could be another great spot in Uluwatu to see the sunset. We really enjoy the food and the atmosphere and totally recommend coming here. For day 4, we're making the 2-hour drive to the east side of the island. And our first stop is the Gate of Heaven, which is one of the most famous Instagrammable photo spots. And to be honest, I didn't know this was a famous Instagram spot until I actually got here.
There are a couple rules that you have to read before you're allowed to go up. You gotta wear your sarong. Now we're making the trek up there. So the ticket that you get when you come in also has this piece of paper with a number on it, and that's the number, your queue number. Get in line to take the photo right there. So they're at 130 right now. We're 273. So we are leaving right now because our number was 273. They were at 130. They averaged 30 numbers per hour. So it would have been like, we would have been here for too damn long, my friends. So we just snuck into the side and just took a picture from there. I'll post it on the screen so you can see what it looks like. It's not half bad. I mean, you can also come to the backside and get some shots. It's not half bad. Well, it's up to you if you want to wait 5 hours. There's a little restaurant. Well, it's not that little. Right in the bottom of the hill as you walk down from the temple. So we're grabbing some breakfast. Breakfast with a view. If the clouds weren't there here, then we should be able to see the volcano. This is my chicken porridge. Doesn't that look so good?
After breakfast and on our way to the next stop, we popped into Bali Asli for a quick drink on the terrace.
Spicy sambal. There's snake fruit and cinnamon, soda water, a couple other things. Maybe this was the snake fruit she was talking about. We gotta check out the bathroom. Look, here's the view. I hope I don't get the Bali belly. Very good. Thank you. I'll put all the ingredients in here on the screen, but so far I taste coconut milk, jackfruit, some, also it's pretty sweet. It's actually really sweet.
Taman Ujung Water Palace was a former king's palace in East Bali where you can see the Balinese and European influences in the architecture. The grounds are really well maintained and you can spend a bit of time roaming from building to building, taking pictures, hiding in the shade, and feeding the fishes. And the last stop for our day was at Blue Lagoon Beach for a little bit of snorkeling.
You can also rent a vest and snorkeling glasses. This cost Together, 50,000 rupiahs. So I just had the most amazing massage by the beach for 50,000 rupiahs, which is like $350 for 30 minutes. He said, oh, you got a stiff back, you got a stiff neck. I was like, yeah, among other things. So since we're here at the Blue Lagoon, we've snorkeled, we've massaged, we're gonna grab light dinner.
And if you have extra time in Bali, you can consider taking a day trip to nearby island Nusa Penida. The island is 30 minutes to an hour away by ferry, depending on which harbor you leave from and the water conditions. For one day, you have the option to explore the west or east side of the island, with the west being the most popular option. Some famous west side spots include the T-Rex shaped cliffs at Kelingking Beach, the natural infinity pool at Angel Billabong and Broken Beach, and if you feel like snorkeling, there are some great places on the west side of the island in Gamet Bay, Crystal Bay, and Manta Point. If you want to visit the east side of the island, most tours will take you to Diamond Beach, Atu Beach, Thousand Islands Viewpoint, Treehouse, and Goa Girapuchi Underground Temple. From my experience, I recommend staying in Nusa Penida for at least 3 days, but if you only have 1 day to spare, it's still very doable and worth it. Klook offers full day trips to Nusa Penida from Bali, and if you want 5% off your trip, you can use my code on the screen. And that wraps up my 4 days in Bali. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'm happy to answer any questions in the comments below. Terima kasih for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.